Welcome back to Tokyo the Ghouls. I am of course Kaiser Rohal and I'm incredibly suspicious of Mr. Yoshimura now. I mean, now that we know that Rize isn't actually dead, but rather got captured and, well, experimented upon. Uh, was restrained to have her organs used for half-ghoul experiments. Well, somebody need to have arranged that on, well, War 20's side, and who else but Yoshimura? He probably knew Rize well enough to know about her habits, and it was kind of weird why he even tolerated her, given how, like, peaceful the War 20 was supposed to be. And Rize, well, wasn't. But he would have been in the position to watch the relationship between Rize and Ken unfold. And even if the plan with the industrial accident failed, he would have been powerful enough to just take down Rize and capture her anyway. But that it worked was a neat, a nice cover story for the whole project. Yeah, he is definitely working together with Kano. So, well, we'll see how that continues. And, well, who the hell this guy on the cover is. Because it's not Juzo, I don't think. Definitely not, yeah. So, yeah, let's just continue. And Juzo is so happy about his new kinky. Even on that group picture there. Yeah, the guy on cover has to be this guy. And it looks like he's connected with Jason, given that picture. The rabbit? Yeah, the ghoul was targeting investigators around the 7th Ward, especially Investigator Fura. We lost investigators Arena and Niharu. Didn't seem like they even had a chance to activate their kinkis. It could be the ghoul you're looking for, Amon. I sent you a security cam feed. Black Rabbit. Yeah, definitely not Toka. Chapter 90. Her white rabbit mask looked way different, and that is a creepy as hell mask. So, yeah, why is Ayato rampaging against the doves? Chapter 90, Pursuit. The Black Rabbit, huh? Assistant Special Investigator Arena achieved just as much as Hoji during the clown mask sweep operation. If it's the ghoul who got my father, Kuria, it will be tougher than we can imagine. Amazingly enough, no. And yeah, the Kure Omado died mostly to Hinami's intervention. Funnily enough, well, not mostly, but well, he was just overwhelmed by so many opponents. And one surprise opponent. Kind of more than one. Anyway, is it really the same rabbit? I need to find out. I'm back. Got your lunches. The licks for you, Amon, and the pasta salad for you, Akira. You got your extra rice, Amon. So, ah, that's Amon. Sorry, Nagachika, I know you're not our errand boy. Don't be, I'm here to support you in any way I can. Oh, the rabbit? It was in the papers last year. But something seems different from what's in the files. What do you think? This investigator killer, Black Rabbit? You think it's the same rabbit we're after? Is this some kind of test? You can't find out if you compare the Kagune marks, can't you? You read through all those files already? Well, I don't think they're the same. Yeah, that's still heated talking, I think. I think it was the work of a different ghoul. Since the investigator killing last year, the rabbit's gone into hiding, right? Even that even that investigator murder to me feels like it was something personal, but not with these investigators. investigators killed in the seventh ward. What made you think it was personal? Uh, I gave it some thought at the time and arrived at the conclusion that maybe the rabbit was like a proxy avenger for another ghoul. It's amazingly accurate. Proxy avenger. Yeah, remember the daughter ghoul who lost her mother around the same time? Yeah, her wanted poster. The case sorry, I'm on talking. The case Nakajima made a poster for. I think the rabbit had ties to the daughter ghoul and retaliated in her place because she wasn't strong enough. Which is pretty much exactly what happened. That's why I can't imagine the seventh ward rabbit who kills indiscriminately to be the same ghoul. Yeah, I got confused for a second because Nakajima and Nagachika, yeah, different last names. They sound very similar. Nagachika, seems you've had considerable interest in ghouls for a long time. It was all over the news. It's harder not to be interested. Is that so? Of course, I am slightly suspicious if Hida is working together with Ken, but it doesn't look like it. It would surprise me if that's actually the case. Seems just earnestly be involved in, interested in ghoul investigations. But he has a little bit too on the nose. His information is a bit too good. But on the other hand, he's helping them legitimately, so nah, I think he's not involved with Ken anymore. Hey guys, listen up. We may have a lead on a binge eater. That's probably the old guy. That's not him. Sure. Yeah, we sifted through every accident and case that occurred around October of last year, when the binge eater disappeared, and came across a puzzling case. Oh, now they are also on the trail of Kano. The steel frame accident that same October. I remember that. The girl's organs were transplanted without her parents' consent into a critically wounded boy. There was some backlash against the doctor, I remember. That's right. But here's where it gets interesting. The attending surgeon, Kano, was an ex-CCG medical examiner. Oh? CCG? Medical examiner? We went to question Kano, but he is gone missing. On top of that, the boy received a transplant, Kan Kaneki, a Kami University student. He is also missing. Yeah. So they are picking up that trail pretty well. He contacted the university and they said he hasn't been to school for about 6 months now. So he probably didn't have any contact with Ken anymore. If the doctor and the patient are missing, suspicious, isn't it? What if the girl who died was the binge eater? We should continue looking into the boy. Question the students at his school. Wait, Kami. Uh, that student, I know him. Actually, Kaneki's my best friend. Yeah, if he really was just infiltrating the CCG, he wouldn't have told them that, I think. So, back to Ken's group. That nurse, Takuchi, should be passing through here soon. We'll capture and question her as planned. If she doesn't know anything, we'll let her go. But if she does... who's Banjo, probably. Right, leave me at the hospital, Kaneki. Tell me. Ichimi, Santa, I want you to wait by the building in the back. Oh, they are literally named after the numbers on the back of the hoodies. Like Ichi is of course 1 and Sun is 3. I got it. Jiro and Banjo in the alley over there. Roger that. I haven't heard G for 2. Like it's near, but there are of course alternate readings and all. There she is. Let's move. Wait, but that's not them. Right? Oh, that's definitely not them. I I was first thinking, well, that's a very blank mask, but no, he isn't wearing a mask at all, and that's the guy on the cover. Oh, are they others? Like the big guys there wearing clown masks? Could be. Hello, Miss Nurse. What? Kaneki, those guys are... Oh shit, they immediately start off with violence. Ah, you know where Kano is, don't you? Tell me and be eaten gently, or don't and be eaten painfully, you decide. And she passed out. Let her go. She's ours. Who are you? That mask and grey hair, I see. So you're the guy Tatara mentioned. But with Aogiri. And yeah, one of the my commenters mentioned that, well, the black fingernails uh, that I noticed, yeah, they are a sign of torture. Apparently, they just stay black if you're tortured hard enough. And interesting that he is cracking his finger, the same gesture as he has. And also Jason. You're the asshole one eye who killed Yamori. Oh, he's actually crying. Like a tear dripping there. I can't. So many memories. Too sad to fight. Yamori, why'd you go without me? You promised you'd torture me when I got out of Claire. Oh, he's the guy they rescued. Okay. What am I supposed to do now? Who is this guy? One of your Morris guys? Was he held in the detention center? Oh. And suddenly someone's jumping down there. With not quite a superhero landing, but certainly a hard one. Kai! Shachi, don't you do it. I'm not taking my time killing him. Quiet, Naki, you're slow to act. Okay, you're the Chinese guy they mentioned. With a rather distinct appearance. Did I note you down? And apparently also a martial artist. He looks cool though. So Shachi is the Chinese guy, okay. And Naki is the, we'll call him crying guy. There we go. And we already heard that at least some of them are very powerful. I think they mentioned Shachi was a double S school. Chapter 91, Fortitude. Yeah, he looks badass. White hair and a mustache. Like, yeah, really like some kung fu movie villain. Shachi, the sixth sword leader who was held in the detention center. I knew about his escape, but what's he doing with Aogiri? Well, they rescued him, maybe. He owes them. Shitsu! I don't know what that means, but maybe it's some martial arts thing. Damn, he's quick. Yeah, and so far he didn't even bother with his Kagune, he's just trying to body Ken. It looks like he's fast and strong enough to actually do that. And powerful too. Oh, he already break his arms, it looks like. And Ken tried to block that. Yeah. Ugh. And then with there was some term for that, but I forgot. Like with that double fist punch. Kaneki. No, but now Sho is trying to intervene and promptly got smacked around by Anarchy. My jacket's torn. My jacket's torn. Bonjour. they their matching masks do look quite silly. Like the like the incredibly surprised like emoji. Like, those guys are huge. Yeah, so far it doesn't look good for Ken's team. Banjo! Jiro, you shouldn't expect much from Banjo in a fight. So all that training didn't really pay off yet. At least, but we can at least applaud his courage. It's great and all, but yeah, they have some serious opponents there. Ah, so far, not even one of them, their opponents, is losing his battle. I'm not interested in you little guys. Oh, that was Shu talking. You will not get in Kaneki's way. That that broke me. With my body. Oh, but he is regenerating quickly. Doesn't matter why Shachi's working with Ogiri right now. Can't let him have Taguchi. Now, can he fight against Shachi with his Kagune? That's what killed Yamori? Ah. Four of them. Kaneki will. Hmm? Easy. Well, but he is still elegantly dodging. You're not going anywhere. Oh, yeah, but he got him right here. Straight through the back. With at least two of his tentacles. I got him. Is that all you got? I can't decide on. I don't know, where's this guy? And he doesn't seem too bothered by these injuries and pushes them straight out back out with his own Kagune. Damn it. So this is Shachi. Comes as no surprise, but his movements not human. Yeah, he seems to perfectly like combine his martial arts with his ghoul abilities, and it's incredibly threatening. Shitsu! Ready? Go! You're too slow, boy! Ah. And a massive punch in his side. Kaneki! Hey! Kaneki! Uh, yeah, it seems Ken has found his match. You think you can rise up against Anagiri at your level? It's utterly laughable. uh, Grabs his cell phone. Hey, that half-human, am I allowed to kill him? Twisted. Haki. We're done here, let's go. But it was just getting fun. So the objective is only to grab the nurse for now. Man, selfish old bastard. Old bastard, huh? So, does the One-Eyed King actually exist? Maybe he's the original experiment from Kano? Well, we will see. Kaneki. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Yeah, even after his incredible power-up, Ken wasn't strong enough here. Chapter 92, Lady. Who's not good. This is not good. That call had to be them. Pretty messy apartment there. Who are you? Oh, it's Nurse Taguchi. Hello? I still have medicine for my boys. I've spoken to Dr. Kano. Madam? Who is this? Oh, that's Ken on the other side? Huh. It's nice to hear your voice again. It has to be that one-eyed boy. It couldn't have been anybody else. I have to go pick up Kotaro and the other boys. You're not going to run? They'll find you. You should forget about your human pets. Oh, that's a woman, it looks like. Or is it? No. I get away, but I can't leave them behind. No, that's someone else together. But that's a woman. Get away, but I can't leave them behind. It's all happening because of him. If I hadn't met Kano that day, money, meat. Oh, oh, it's him again. Money, meat. Damn it, I want to live rich too. I want to eat my fill of humans and live extravagantly. I want to attend those parties the upper class schools go to. That's Dr. Kano from Kano General Hospital. Money, meat. He's loaded, he must eat well. Borrow some money and his credit cards too. Just a simple robbery. Who are you? Bodyguard? See humanoid. I didn't expect to be attacked by a ghoul here. It's given me an idea though. Would you be interested in being a keeper? You'd live a much better life than you are now. Since that day I took care of the human... Oh, back to him. Since that day I took care of the human pets exactly like he asked me to. Paid me generously too. Thanks to the pets, I made connections with members of the Ghoul restaurant as well. So yeah, Kano was also producing the Scrapper, Taro, I think was his name, and other experiments. So that's Kuro and Shiro? Okay. Probably in the more casual clothes. But this is not the kind of life I want. Kotaro Shota. Welcome, madam. Oh, damn. They found her pets. We've been expecting you. What, what did you do to my boys? Hmm. So interesting. You're trapped. I'd like to speak to you if I may. Hell no. Yeah, but she easily tears that container apart. Shy girl. But of course he's not there alone. I just like how Banjo, despite, well, being not very combat capable, is always there at the forefront. That's just his personality, of course, but still kinda cute. Oh. Ah, she is grabbing the madame and just running with her. Ah, she's so fast. We can't cut. We can't cut in front of her. Yeah, but be down. Quiet, I'll throw you into the ocean. Ah, God, we gotta lose her. Don't worry, Hina's keeping watch. Yes. Where's Banjo? It's coming, kinda. Yeah, Hina was taught the some other ghoul arts, like of exceptional perception. Hey Jimmy, keep going straight. Jiro, divert to B6 and stand by. Santa, head to B7 from the container in the back. Kaneki, you can go straight down. Yeah, so they have intercepted her. And this time it's not a 2 versus 1. It's a 1 versus like the 5 at the very least. Huh? Hey, what are you... Dad said to give you up if you have to. I can't handle all of them by myself. Smart. Bye. That was easy. But give me up. Madam, there's a lot I'd like to ask you. Do you know the sound a live centipede makes? And it's in your ear. He has learned a few things about torture. If you answer me honestly, you would save us a lot of trouble. Roba, the sugar is for humans, you can't serve it to ghouls. I'm sorry, he was throwing up, wasn't he? What should you avoid in both coffee for ghouls and in negotiations when you have the upper hand? A sweetener. You don't like jokes? Oh, that was supposed to be funny? I have a joke too. Tell it to me. The waitress asks the man, how do you take your coffee? And the man says, oh, finish the joke. Who's coming in? Oh. Anteko, there's the place. Yep. It's a nice, chic place. Ding ding. Smells good in here. So this is the cafe Ken Kaneki worked at. Oh, fuck. Yeah, Hide could tell them that. Oof. Yeah, them getting Hide as an assistant is really helping them a lot. Avatar talk. Kuro, Madame A. Avatar. They're just using the small pictures. Hey, old lady. Kuro, you mind not calling me that? It's very impersonal sounding. What do you mean impersonal? Don't even know how old you are. Judging by your looks, you can't be that young. You got a mouth on you? Maybe right, but at least show me some respect. I have more life experience than you. Besides, I'm Madame A. The A is very important. Okay, whatever. Please add A when you address me by celebrity elegance. It's all represented in that A. Fine, old lady A. That sounds even more impersonal. Avatar talk to Toka Kirishima, Roma, Hoito, and Yoshimura. I'm sorry I broke another plate. Roma, how many is that? I have some nice plates here, you know. If they were 1,000 yen each, you'd owe Mr. Yoshimura 10,000 yen at least. I'm sorry. If they were 1,000 yen each. Oh, eh? Then you would owe me a total of 62,000 yen, Toka. Eh? Cute. The ghoul who thought to have preyed on many last year. Chapter 93, Bait. Ominous. The 20th Ward's greatest mystery, the disappearance of the Big Eater. Ghouls appear just like us humans, however they satisfy their hunger with human flesh. It's believed that their volume of consumption varies with the individual ghoul, but as far as we know, the Big Eater produces 2 victims a month. Oh, that's from the TV. This Big Eater you mentioned. Oh, that's just what I call it. They're very careful creatures. One body per month would be a big haul for them. You're referring to a binge eater? The school is either very fat or is still growing. That's... Actually, she wasn't. Do the ghouls even get fat? We haven't really seen a fat ghoul per se. A few very muscular ones, but... So maybe the school expert doesn't know everything. Higashi Ogura is not a ghoul expert. He's just a ghoul geek bragging about information he's gathered on his own. A ghoul geek? Yeah, no. It's because of know-it-alls like him that the public's understanding about ghouls get clouded. So, okay, he has a lot of misinformation, I guess. Judging from the binge eater's appetite, we suspected a young ghoul somewhere between a teenager and early 20s, and female. While Yoshimura is just watching and probably listening. Why a girl? Most of the victims have been slim, good-looking men. She probably likes them handsome. It could have been a gay ghoul. Huh, never thought of that. Well, I wanna somehow tie the girl that died in the steel frame accident to the binge eater. Been doing this for close to 20 years, but I've never heard of a gay ghoul. I mean, it would highly surprise me if Nico isn't gay. Or the other people who were so, well, into Jason. So, are they? Yes, they're good investigators. So, are they? Don't think they're gonna do anything about them. But they gotta be suspicious why they showed up here. Hey guys, Toka. I thought I'd stop by after school, but guess I came at the wrong time. Roma, you don't look too good. Go take a break. Toka! Thank you, Toka. It's okay. It's better if she's not here. Who knows what she would do? You're right. Excuse me, can I get another iced coffee? Hot chocolate for me, please. And that sandwich, too. Miss, can I ask you something? Was there a young man by the name of Kaneki working here before? He did for a while. He was a college student. Yeah, that's him. He's not around anymore? No, not anymore. What do they want with him? Is he in trouble? Oh, that's her asking. Is he in trouble? Well, we're just looking into something. Ghoul investigator? When did he start working here? About October, I think? When did he stop showing up? Around December of last year, we suddenly couldn't get in touch with him. So he was working here after the operation. Then he stopped going to school around the same time he stopped showing up for work. Are you not feeling well? I'm sorry? Did you throw up? Oh, he's very perceptive. Has she has she forced herself to eat her friend's cooking again? Have we met before? Huh? This is getting dangerous. No? A coffee and sandwich, sir. Oh, Yoshimura is intervening. Kaneki was a good boy, kind and good with his hands. Have you contacted his university? We have. He is literally shielding Toka there. I'm not sure this would be of... Oh, Yoshimura there. I'm not sure this would be of any help, but he was the recipient of an organ transplant. I believe he was in some kind of an accident. He used to take immunosuppressant medication at work. I don't think he was eating well either. This is good. Anything else you remember? Come to think of it. He mentioned something about wanting to go someplace far away. You know how they are, boys that age. I see. The coffee was great. Thank you. We'll be by again. Feels like we just got fed. Huh? You mean a sandwich? Lies about Ken Kaneki. Well, technically not lies. They just didn't tell you everything. What's that old man trying to protect? I wanted to fight too, but that Mr. Catfish Bird was all like, "Kai." You know how I feel about Yamori, right, Ito? I do. Yamori was strong too. I didn't know that boy had it in him. Tatara should have killed him when he had the chance. I feel Yamori inside me gently whispering that we gotta make that grey hair suffer what he did to him times infinity. Think he'd join Aogiri? Screw that. Ito, Mr. Tara. In the back with that woman. He's making her give up Kano's location. Yeah. Ito was the scarecrow looking guy. You should have let me handle her. Simply torturing her means nothing, you idiot. Idiot? And much smarter than me, little trap. Yamori used to make me count money and stuff. Can't even go shopping by myself. Got no business treating me like an idiot. I go shopping somewhere, errand boy. Wasn't an errand, I was serving him. Why are all of them so crazy? Hey, Ayato, I'm not done with you, Ayato. Is that green-ass punk the same rank as Yamori? Cause he got potential to have a red ass. Yeah, what? A red ass? What? You're talking about spanking? It's a figure of speech. What of a what? Oh, they're not showing their face. Do we? Oh, it's him. Okay, it's finished. Okay, where it belongs. Didn't think we'd need them. Yeah, idiot. Now the others will know she's missing. Oh, is Eto a girl? Actually, it looks kinda tiny. It's been narrowed down. We'll just need the manpower to find him. Can't let the dust get to him first. Kano belongs to the Algiri tree. Meanwhile, Chachi is just posing menacingly on the railing there. That bitch. Ah, come on. Next page. Let me check the time. Still a few chapters. So these are all the properties Kano owns. Oh. Okay, he's rich as hell. Chapter 94, Inner Thoughts. This guy Kano, the more we find, the more puzzling he becomes. He owns a number of residences for unknown reasons. The son of Kano General Hospital's director, Akihiro Kano. After graduating from Teiho University Medical School, he goes on to become a researcher at GFG in Germany for 3 years before joining the CCG. He then leaves the CCG. He basically served the Bureau for about 4 years. After leaving the Bureau, he begins working at his father's hospital. He is by and large highly regarded by his patients and well respected by his colleagues. Wonder what happened during his CCG years. I mean, he traveled all the way to Germany to study ghouls, right? Can't understand why he'd all of a sudden become a regular doctor. Perhaps he witnessed something he didn't want to see. What is that something that dampened the passion of a young, talented researcher? Who knows? I have no idea. I mean, I was still carrying a backpack when Kano left the bureau. I can't picture you carrying a backpack. Are you crazy? No kid carried a backpack like I did. What does that mean? You guys finished chit-chatting? Oh, hey, Aman. Wasn't chit-chat. By sharing my childhood memories. Forget it. I'm tired of a rhetoric. I want you guys to take a look at this. That's one of Kano's properties. What? But he has more? So he owns more than the ones he found. He purchased it under somebody else's name. Where does he get his funding from? What's this? What's this plan? It has a basement. Doesn't look like your everyday vacation home. No, it's clearly different from his other properties. It's too big for one person, and it's not located in an area for a typical summer retreat either. There's a good chance this is where he's hiding. But if Dr. Kano has nothing to do with this place, it would be for nothing. Don't be for nothing, we'd be eliminating possibilities. You may find something out about your friend Ken Kaneki. I guess. Yeah, he has a bad feeling about this. Nagachika. You gotta be one hell of a guy to knock on the CCG's door to find a missing friend. Oh. Oh. Ah, now I get now I get it. He is doing this for Ken, but not with Ken's knowledge. I see. Oof. That will probably horribly backfire. 1 second. I was about to say, well, doesn't he know then he's a half ghoul now? But I guess half ghouls aren't exactly common knowledge. One-eyed ghouls are even a myth even after even among ghouls after all. So yeah, Hida probably thinks Ken's just being held prisoner or something. For Nagachika's sake and for ours, we need to find Ken Kaneki and Kano. We'll further investigate her a bit later, but for now, if you can solve the binge eater case, that would be a big step forward for the 20th ward. If investigator Shinohara's hunch is right, the female victim in the steel frame accident is the binge eater. The recipient of her organs is Nagachika's best friend, Ken Kaneki. And the surgeon who performed the transplant is the missing Akihiro Kano. Ghoul organs in a human? For what? And what happens to the human who receives them? Not just any organ. It's more like a Kagune transplant. Or, well, Kaku. It's almost too absurd to believe. It's unrealistic to believe organs can transform a person into the devil. So even they don't know about that. Or is it unnatural to think that ghoul organs have no effect? But if they do, how are we supposed to bring such an existence to justice? Yeah, I guess their laws don't exactly cover half ghouls. The tragic hero Ken Kaneki. No, if he is a complete ghoul, he must be brought to justice like any other ghoul. He must nip evil in the bud. Agachika, if he is, what will you do when you face your best friend? Good question. Chase the white rabbit instead of Alice. If Wonderland is the ghoul word, who is Alice? Ken Kaneki or Kano? Hmm. Shachi is what? He's with Aogiri. That's impossible. You said he wouldn't lose his cool, but he came right up at our boss. Shachi, why? Why aren't you back in the sixth ward? Where's that eye patch today? He should be here to tell me this himself. Yeah, he's kinda busy. Okay, and his method to train up is apparently reading a lot of martial arts book. Tai Chi, The Way. Let me zoom in again. Modern medicine and okay. Oblique stance, then the opposite elbow. Jump from page 102 to page 212. Diagram tool position. Shachi, his movement strength. Can't let him make contact with me. Have to be able to avoid all his attacks. Interesting training methods he has, but apparently it works. Shachi's right, I don't stand a chance against Aogiri at the level I am. Haven't tried his yet. Haven't tried his yet. Next time I'll back, Kaneki. Banjo. How did it go with Gil? Upset like we expected. Wish he'd talk Shachi out of it instead of being flustered. Here, Kaneki. You're all sweaty. Thanks, Tsunami. So, what do we do now? Confirm what we found out from Madame. Oh, that's Ken not talking. Confirm what we found out from Madame A about Kano's personal research facility outside the city. That's where he'll be. Oh no. Are the investigators and Ken's group arriving at the same time again? As with the raid on our gear tree. I don't think she lied. After how far we pushed her, I don't think she was capable of lying. Tsukiyama, mind giving me a hand with my training? Yeah, I think after all that theory, you need some actual sparring. Me? I need a sword. Huh. Adolescente. I don't know what that means. Something Italian, obviously. The bitterness of defeat has given you an even greater depth to your flavor. Sorry, Kaneki. Not sure I can behave like a gentleman. It won't be necessary. It'd be pointless if you hold back. Calamity. Me. Stay cal... That's... I think that's the same, like, word as calamity, like catastrophe then, and... But I might be mistaken. Calamity! No, Calmati, not Calamati. Is that, like, then calming down? My Italian isn't very good. Both of them can kick, huh? Juzo is unconcerned. And Hide is thoughtful. And I always forget the old man's name. Shinohara. Right. Wonder what it is. I've got a bad feeling. Avatar Talk 3. Naki and Ayato Kirishima. Oh, hi, Ayato. What do you want, dumbass? Can you go shopping by yourself and stuff, huh? But, yeah, actually, why bother shopping? If you want something, just take it. You asshole. I don't know what my parents look like, but I'm glad I didn't grow up shellfish like isn't very educated, I guess. Whatever, and what the hell do you mean by shellfish? It's not shelly. What am I, a crustacean? Learn how to spell. You don't know, people like you are called shellfish. You should learn how to spell, huh? Well, that's swell. An idiot. Avatar Talk 4. Ayato and Shachi. Uh, uh, yeah, old man, how do you got a train to be recognized as Raid SS by the devs? Huh? Hmm. You also seek the apogee of martial arts, kid? Oh, what? Yeah, something like that. Just training your ass off won't cut it, right? The fist of God, like flowing water, alters itself into many forms. Devoting yourself wholeheartedly is the only path to rising like a dragon and achieving the eye of the tiger. Uh, that's how. Okay. Why are they all crazy? Okay, let's check the time again. Yeah, one more. So now they attack Kano's mansion there. Ah, 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 wait for me, you're too slow. But who are they? Oh, the Kiro and no, Shiro and Kuro, I assume. Okay, so that's their home, not Kano's, or maybe both. Dad, Mom, what do you two want to be when you grow up? A chef? I want to serve customers at my own restaurant. Then I'll be the customer. Hey, that's not fair. A chef and a customer, that's great. You two will always be together then. Yep, you're born together, so we'll always stay together. So they are actually twins. You and Mom too. That's right, we'll always be by your side. Oh, that is the home where they grew up. Just a little overgrown now. Chapter 93, Temporary Dwelling. So, is that Kano? It doesn't look like him. Yeah, I don't think so. I guess some terrible fate befell that family. Given that the children are now half-ghoul experiment. You sure this is it? And they have Madame A with them there. Yeah, this is Dr. Kano's mansion. Can I go now? I mean, I did my part, I'll only slow you down. I smell the scent of secrets. Let's go inside. It's enormous. Killed Olivia. Are you listening to me? Oh, it's unlocked. It's not safe, not very smart. Let's split up and look around. Hope there's no ghosts in here, says the ghoul. Scary. Schools are scared, of course, too. Is there anything you're not afraid of, Bunja? Birds, cats, dogs. This place is huge. Madam? Yes? Where did you speak to Dr. Kano? I haven't been here too many times, but I think it was the parlor in the back. Ah, yeah, small and not very furnished room. Doesn't feel like it's been used much. The furniture is covered in dust. Uh, the Old Man and the Sea. Classic novels. Yeah, that's a well-known classic. Haven't read it, but I know about it. Literature from around the world, economics, children's books. Nothing that might lead to Kano. Huh? Oh, a picture. I don't know what novel this is from, but oh well. Probably Old Man to See. So it's like dual language, it looks like. Or maybe that's a translation. Translator's doing. That isn't Kano. Okay, good to know. Yeah, it doesn't look anything like him, even with Kano being much older now. A family that lived here, maybe? Kaneki, found stairs on the first floor. Looks like there's a basement. Okay, let's go. Classical wine cellar. I wonder if alcohol still does anything for them. Well, they probably puke it out again. This place is massive. It's too big for one person. Yeah, and it's probably Banjo talking. How the hell much did Kano have saved up? According to Hori, this place was listed at an extremely reduced price. Oh. Belonged to a man who ran a trading business. He started using his father's fortune and achieved quite a bit of success. The man lived here happily with his family, a beautiful wife and daughters. Truly the epitome of happiness. But something happened one day. If it's about ghosts, don't say it. No, it was a ghoul like us. The ghoul may have smelled the scent of happiness, or it may have been targeting them since before. Either way, our fellow ghoul first killed the man's wife and supped on her insides. In a rage, the man bravely tried to confront the ghoul, but he was killed instead. The sad part is the daughters that witnessed the uh, is that the daughters witnessed the atrocity. The ghoul had been closely watched by investigators, but this tragedy took place when they took their eyes off the ghoul. They say in the end, not even half of their parents' bodies were left. This is awful. That is the brutal nature that we ghouls innately possess, Kaneki. Well, not necessarily. As we know very well by now, you can't feed on people who have died naturally. Or well, by suicide or accidents or whatever. What happened to the girls? Who knows? But most children that lose their parents to ghouls are taken into CCG custody. Ah, interesting. And that's where Kano found them? And many of them bear hatred for ghouls deep within them. They're given special training even before enrolling in the academy, and they eventually become fine ghoul investigators. Also, they can kill ghouls with their own hands. Maybe those poor girls are waiting for that opportunity as investigators in the making. Yeah, no, we already met them. A spiral of revenge. C'est vrai. I'm not sure what vrai means. Is bringing down the Agility a part of the spiral of revenge for you? Or is it an act to stop that spiral? Yo, we've been toured the entire basement. No signs of Kano here. Actually, no signs of anybody here. Madame, no, I am not lying. Dr. Kano did in fact have me over for a meal at this mansion. Is that the truth? It is. Are you sure? I am. Putting some emphasis into the question. Are you sure? I'm not lying. Doesn't seem like she's lying. I'm sorry. He's either out or onto us. Hey, Kaneki. Oh? Oh, he accidentally uncovered a secret passage. Something's not right with that wall. Yeah, it seems to be made of tentacles or like Kagune material. RC cells was the term for it. Oh, it's moving, gross. This is. You know what this is? Kind of. It's my first time seeing one. It's like the 24th Wards wall and RC cell wall. Oh shit. Ew. So it's a literal flesh wall. A wall of meat made from Kagune. I hear it's theoretically the same as a kinka. It's a technology developed by ghouls. And one only the 24th ward ghouls know about. It opens and closes, it regenerates itself when it reacts to a Kagune. Paint it and it looks like any ordinary wall. Because of this wall of meat. Yeah. Yeah, literally. A search of the 24th ward is considered extremely difficult. Okay. Interesting. But why is something like this under the mansion? If this is Dr. Kano's doing, what more is he capable of? Oh, and even a security camera. Dr. Kano, I know you're there. Shiro, Kuro, we have many guests. Please greet them. With class. Okay, Dad. Ah. Well, he adopted them. But we will see about Dr. Kuno's secret lab and when the investigators might show up in the next video. Until then.